So this lip color, sometimes I get questions. Sometimes I do. So I thought I would address this first. This lip color is by Huda Beauty. The shade, that's the brand, Huda Beauty. The shade is Trophy Wife. I have wanted this color forever, and my cousin had it. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, can I try this on? And she's like, yeah, go for it. And I was like, okay, cool. So I tried it and she's like, oh my gosh, it looks so much better on you than it does on me. And I'm like, thank you. And she was like, do you want it? You can have it. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, I promise. Like, it doesn't look good. She's like, no, like, it looks so much better on you. You can have it. So I was like, thank you. That means a lot to me. I can have it. Thank you. She's like, yeah, my friend got it for me, so you can keep it. So that's how I got this. And I had wanted this forever. Like, I love the color on me. So yeah, I've had this for years. I don't know if that's worth bragging about, but it sure as heck is true. Hi everyone. When I'm not talking about lipsticks, welcome to my planet. I'm talking about weight loss and this weight loss journey. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we actually get into it, let's touch base. How's the Swing into Spring challenge going for you guys? Let me know in the comments below. We have like a couple days. We're halfway there. We got 10 more days. So let's reevaluate. Where do you want to be come when spring actually starts? Let me know whatever goal you started off with. How close are you? Or do you need to reevaluate? Set another goal? I don't know. But one thing we're not going to do is we're not going to feel guilty. Which leads me to what I wanted to talk about today for my Wednesday midweek pick-me-up topic. Yes, that's what I'm doing now. So for today's pick-me-up midweek topic. No, I said that right. Good job, me. I wanted to talk about food guilt and how we sometimes have to justify like what we're eating. And the thing is, we might not feel guilty at all. Like we might have a cupcake or something and we're not like feeling guilty about eating it, but we're like, oh, you know, to everyone who's sitting around, or if we post a picture of it or whatever, it's suddenly, oh, you know, I know it's not the most healthy thing, but like, it still tastes good and well, I have the points for it. No, don't do that. You don't owe anyone an explanation why you're eating what you're eating. What you're eating is your own business, no one else's. Will there be people sitting around going, thought she was on Weight Watchers? Yes, absolutely. But you're not doing this journey for them. You're doing it for you. The minute you make this journey about someone else that's not you, well, that's when things don't stick. And that's when we probably eventually stop doing the program altogether. This journey, spoiler alert, is about no one else but you. That's why it's called My Personal Points. It's you. It's all about you. Don't make it about anyone, which means don't justify what you're eating to anyone else. Because, hey, here's another thing. No one cares. I know that might sound a bit harsh, or it might be a good thing. I don't know. But literally, no one cares what you're eating. People might judge and look at you and be like, but really, like at the end of the day, no one really cares. It's all about you. You don't need to justify what you're eating at all. Eat it. If it's in your points and you like it, eat it. Even if it's not in your points, still eat it. If it makes you happy and you're good and whatever, it's totally fine. And I think like we get excited and wrapped up because now we're suddenly in like the fitness community, the weight loss community, the wellness, healthy eating community. And depending on the people we're watching, this might be another thing. We might need to reevaluate who we're following. Like the people you're following might do this. They might post a picture of whatever it is that they're eating and being like, I know it's not healthy, I know it's not keto, I know it's not this, I know it's not that, but you know what, I felt like I deserved this little treat today and it's only once in a while and blah 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 blah. I do believe that that's like really, that's not healthy. I'm not talking about physically, I'm talking about mentally, because then we see these things and now suddenly we're in this mindset or this thought where it's like, oh dang, you know, I have this cake right here, but I should be making this lighter. I should eat something that's like lighter. I should be making an alternative, blah blah blah. Or I'm having this milkshake, but oh man, you know, I shouldn't have this milkshake. I should have asked for non-fat milk. I should have asked for almond milk. I should have asked for lighter ice cream. I shouldn't be having this ice cream. I should be having Halo Top. We're automatically thinking about how to lighten the food. I don't think that's healthy at all, because then you're put into a situation where you might not have the option to lighten. And I know I talked about this on last Saturday on my weigh-in video about the whole sour cream situation, where it's like, I want the whole thing. No, I'm sorry, Greek yogurt in place of it is not gonna cut it. It's not. And then we get in this position, and the quarantine was a great example where we didn't have options for our lightened foods, and we had to make do with whatever was on the shelf. Shockingly, the 2-point bread was not on the shelf. It was like the whole 6-point bread, and it's like, are you really not gonna eat this 6-point bread just because it's like this? It's literally the only option we have, and you're put into this situation where you're with people and you don't have the option to lighten it or whatever. How are you going to handle yourself if all you do is lighten your food and eat like a more point whatever type? And I really feel like the people we're following, like, it gets stuck in your head that, oh man, like I should lighten this up. I should lighten this food up. I should eat better, blah, blah, blah. I like following people who eat the real deal, who eat the real food, who eat the real stuff. I like people who eat like heavy, awesome things. I like that. I don't like watching people who are like hacking every little food. Not saying there's anything wrong with that at all, but to a certain extent, if it's getting to you where you're feeling like you have to only eat keto bread or you have to only eat cauliflower rice and you can't have real rice, then it becomes a problem. And I like following people I follow this girl. She actually lives pretty like in a couple cities over from me. And the stuff she posts like real, actual, like good things that she's eating. She has the holiday pie from McDonald's. And I saw that and she's like, it's 10 points. She goes to In-N-Out and she has like 20, 30 points of food or whatever. She posts that, no guilt, no shame, nothing. This is what I eat. And she's still losing weight. And I think that's awesome. Another girl, she posted that every single day she had a Costco muffin and she lost weight. And she doesn't, I have not once seen from either of these accounts that they're trying to lighten the food, that they're trying to eat alternatives, they're trying to eat different. It's really hot, so if you see me getting sweaty, ew. But I could always, no, I don't want people to, whatever, it's cool. But yeah, my point is, follow accounts that aren't gonna like, follow accounts that aren't gonna like set you back, that aren't gonna make you feel bad. There we go, that's what I'm trying to say. That aren't gonna make you feel bad and get to a point where you don't need to like justify what you're eating to who you don't owe anyone an explanation. And if the accounts you're following are the ones that you are feeling guilty every time you don't have like cauliflower rice instead of real rice. Come on, real rice is like what, 6-7 points per cup? Less if it's like basmati rice. It's just rice. And I talked about this in my weigh-in day video as well, but like alternatives don't usually, for me at least, they don't hit that spot usually. Like it may look like cauliflower rice. I'm not against cauliflower rice. I like it. I've had it twice in my life. It's not bad, but I want the real thing. And with cauliflower rice, I'm just using this as an example. It may look like the real thing. It might even taste good, but it's not the real thing. And I'm not a nutritionist, but I would assume that cauliflower has different nutrients than rice. So if you find yourself being hungry, it might be because you're eating the alternatives more than the real thing. So that might be it. But yeah, anyways, the point of this is don't feel guilty about what you're eating. Eat stuff that you like to eat. Don't justify what you're eating. You don't need to lighten every single thing. We're not on a diet. Don't have a diet mentality. That's it. And especially don't justify what you're eating to other people. First of all, they probably don't care. Second of all, this is your journey. Third of all, if it fits in your points or it doesn't, you're not doing anything wrong. Don't feel guilty. So that was what I was thinking about today. And I got cut off, but yes, that's what I was thinking about today. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below and leave a like for this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not, especially if you want to get in on the Swing at a Spring challenge. And like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I mentioned it all, I believe. I will see you guys in my weigh-in on Saturday, so stay tuned for that. Bye.